My name is Scott Maul, and today our video will provide consumers with knowledge about where their meat comes from and how it's processed. Many consumer misconceptions begin with because people do not fully understand how the final product is being processed. Vertical integration is an economical method used by many companies because it allows for total control of all aspects of production, including the grow-out, feed mill, hatchery, and processor. These are the four core operations that build the foundation of the poultry industry. Within these four sectors, there are dozens of misconceptions that continuously flood in throughout the media into the public. If we can help these consumers understand that these misconceptions are what they are, false, then we can accurately help these consumers learn more about the poultry industry and their integrity and further educate them to pick the right choices.
Hello, my name is Cameron Sanders, and I'll be introducing the grow-out portion of vertical integration to you, while also addressing some of the common misconceptions that are found today in the poultry industry. We are here at the research farm at Mississippi State University, where I'll be talking to you about the grow-out process of vertical integration. During this process, all forms of the vertical integration come together. You have the hatchery, where at day one the chicks are hatched and brought to the grow-out farm. You also have the feed mill, who delivers the feed prior to the grow-out process, where feed and water will be readily available for the chickens as they arrive at the farm. After the chicks have been delivered from the hatchery, they'll spend the duration of their life here at the grow-out facility, much like the one you see behind me. During this time period, these flocks will be regularly monitored by service technicians employed by the vertically integrated company. These service technicians are solely responsible for ensuring the well-being and health of the flock, while also ensuring that biosecurity measures and animal welfare measures are carried out. When the final day of the grow-out period is reached, crews that are contracted out by the vertically integrated company are brought in to properly catch the chickens, which are in turn transported to the plant for processing. It is worth noting that these crews are biannually trained on animal welfare practices and do understand the proper handling techniques for poultry.
Hey, my name is Caleb Marshall, and I'm a sophomore at Mississippi State Poultry Science Department. And today I'm going to talk about the benefits and misconceptions of a vertically integrated feed mill in the poultry industry. This right here is the Mississippi State Hammer Mill, and in this facility we mix feed, corn, soy, amino acids, and different ingredients to make the feed for the birds. Alright, and right here we don't actually have a pelleting mill, and so we start off with the hammer mill, add the ingredients, we get a mash. We take that mash to the USDA and we pay them to pellet our feed to turn it into a crumble. Alright, with vertical integration in the poultry industry, you have to start from all the ingredients going into one mill in-house at a Tyson plant or a Pico plant or Sanderson Farms. And all these different entities, they have their own feed mills where they can take their mash, turn it into a pellet or a crumble, and ship it out to their contract growers as needed. Alright, the thing that makes it worthwhile for the consumer is that it keeps the price of the meat down, and it keeps the price of just growing birds in general for the company down, because they're not having to pay an outside entity to go and pellet their feeds or to make their crumbles for the diets that they're producing. And also another benefit of having a vertically integrated feed mill is that the company is able to make feed to a certain specification in-house on demand whenever they need it. If they need to change something in their diet, if they reformulated the diet, they can immediately implement the changes right then and there in their own. Yeah. Alright, one of the biggest misconceptions of the poultry industry in general is that chickens are pumped full of antibiotics and hormones, and we treat them with all these different chemicals to try to get the birds to grow bigger, when in fact the reason birds grow so well is because better breeding and better feed quality. And this right here, this feed, is 100% antibiotic free.
Hi, my name is Dylan Stevens. I'm going to be talking about the benefits and misconceptions of vertical integration in the hatchery. This is the Mississippi State Research Facility hatchery. Right here we have the setter, which incubates the eggs for 18 days. Inside you have your trays, and you can fit about 4 of these on each level for a total of about 4,300 eggs. After that 18th day, the eggs are then moved over to the hatchery. This is the hatchery. This is where the last 3 days of incubation take place. The eggs are transferred from the setter over to the hatchery, where they're put in these crates and sitting here till they break out and are put in different containers to be shipped off to the growers.
Hi, my name is Lauren Terry, and I'm going to be talking about the benefits and the misconceptions of a vertically integrated processing plant. We are located today at the Mississippi State Processing Plant. One of the major misconceptions today surrounding the poultry industry is improper euthanization. Through vertical integration, we can ensure proper euthanization through a uniform diet and uniform grow out. One of the benefits of having a vertically integrated processing plant is cheaper chicken for the consumers. Because of having a vertically integrated processing plant, we do not have to ship outside to other plants in order to process our birds. It's all one company owned.
All in all, vertical integration in the poultry industry is a very useful task. Not only is it a very cost-efficient way of running a company, it also produces a uniform and good quality flock. Although there are misconceptions along the way, through videos such as this we can prove that not all of them are true.